Hey everyone, it's me Jan and I'm really excited to start the first chapter of this course where you will learn how to design digital platforms. Just a few words before we will start with the content. I would say that UX design is a very rich multidisciplinary field where you will probably never have a feeling that you know everything or that you have faced to every problem. There is always something new to learn, and no matter how many years of experience you have, your work will be always evaluated and criticized by your users, by coworkers, or many clients, so it's important to set up the right mindset. And this chapter is a necessary introduction to the world of UX, which will help you also to explain the importance of design to other people and of course understand some common relations and terms of the UX design field. I'm sure that for some of you this chapter would be repeating, but it's very important to clarify those most common terms and relations before we will dive into the own design process. So let's start our journey. So what is UX design? Some of the wrong definitions could say that UX design is how a digital product, service or system looks like. It's actually true, but it's not complete. In general, it's a much more complex process where you should care also about the feelings of users and how a product works as a unit. So in the case of our course, we will understand UX design as a process of creating an interface of a new digital product such as mobile app, in-browser app or website, which is delivering a positive and enjoyable experience for all users. Usually it's not that easy and clear because you should keep in your mind three aspects of UX design determining the particular product. You should satisfy real users' needs or customer needs, respect business value and goals of other stakeholders, and also respect technology possibilities. If you achieve this state, we call it UX design sweet spot. You should balance those three aspects not only at the beginning of the design process, but also during the designing of every component of an interface or during making decisions in the structure of the platform. Finding a sweet spot could be sometimes quite difficult also for experienced designers, but it's important to keep those three aspects in your mind. So users, business and technology. Many new designers think that it is only about creating good-looking interfaces, but it's only, let's say, half of the whole process. The following picture, which you can see on the screen, provides a clear view of the relations between UX and UI design activities. Overall, UX part of the process is more focused on understanding users' needs and transforming them into easy-to-use structures. Always we should include testing activities like usability testing, A/B testing and so on. On the other hand, UI design is more focused on visual aspect of design like colors, typography, iconography or presenting branding aspects in the interface. And then there are wireframes which connect all findings from the UX part of the process with the UI design part. Wireframes easily work as a bridge between those two groups of activities during the initial process. Later, once the core stuff is fully designed to the detail, we can use also more developed prototypes for backward testing or iterations. Many designers are, for example, focused just on the UI part of the process or even just researching users' needs, so you can definitely choose what fits you the most later if you will work in the larger team, but it's important to know all this context of the whole process and have a base knowledge of all activities. Maybe you also heard about another term, CX. Customer experience describe much wider perceptions and feelings resulting from interactions with a digital product or service. In comparison with the UX part, we include, for example, customer support, billing, or sales. Overall, we can say that UI is a part of UX and UX is a part of CX. For now, it's absolutely not important to know what you should do in the particular activities that we've mentioned. We will go step by step through the process later in the course. What I want to achieve with this part is to clarify those two poems. To start, it is absolutely necessary to understand the differences and relations between UX and UI and also CX. Okay, we have clarified what UX design is and what UX design isn't. What we didn't mention is why it is important. And yeah, as a UX designer, you will face to the question why very often. So my answer to this question, why is UX important, is quite simple. Let's say there is a perfectly working app from the technology perspective. Your top marketers are ready to spread the product to the world as well as the sales team, but there are a few problems. People get really confused during using the app. They are absolutely not able to do what they want and they can't achieve the goals of why they downloaded the app. After several minutes, maybe even seconds, they will leave. The whole business is ending too early as well as an awesome work done by developers and the marketers. What I want to say with this short story is that in this very hectic, fast-changing and competitive world, you have a very little window to impress and to serve people what they want. The window decides strongly about the success of the whole process and the business as well. This is just one of the tons of reasons why you should care about UX design and why it's a very perspective industry. If this short example is not enough, I have another tip for you. One of my most favorite designer and industry legend Michael Janda mentioned in one of his Instagram posts that if you want to explain the value of UX design, it's good to learn some statistics about this industry. So let's take a look at some numbers. According to McKinsey Design Index, design-centric businesses increase their revenue 32% faster than industry competitors. According to DMI and Motive Strategies founded by Microsoft, design-led companies outperforms the SP 500 index by 211%. According to Capgemini's report, 8 of 10 consumers are willing to pay extra money for a better user experience. Now let's sum up all key findings of this chapter. UX design is a process of creating digital products respecting users, business, and technology. UX is more focused on understanding users' needs and transforming them into easy-to-use structures, and UI design is more focused on visual aspect of the design process. Also, you have learned some statistics providing why is UX design important. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to complete the quiz and see you soon.